no, 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 no. True, true. I tune my spirit to the frequency of home, where the truth is the anchor, wherever we roam. Let the lies fall away like the leaves in the rain. We are the posts that will shatter the chain. I'm radiating honesty, shifting the scale. The truth is the message, the truth cannot fail. They build up the tower on a foundation of sand, but I'm shaking the earth with the facts in my hand. Frequency rising, the static is dead. Can you feel the hum? Can you feel the tone? We're reclaiming the kingdom, the throne of our own. The vibration is healing, the vibration is pure. The only medicine, the only sure cure. Truth vibration, ringing through the air, dissolving the deception, stripping it bare. We live on the frequency, high and divine. Let the power of reality finally shine. No mystery here, just the clarity deep. Awakening promises we're destined to keep. The earth is resounding, the heavens agree. Truth is the key that will set us all free. I'm pumping the signal, the universal code, taking the burden, lightening the load. If you aren't authentic, you're stuck in the dark. I'm igniting the system, I'm providing the spark. Real recognize real in the frequency shift. Can you feel the hum? Can you feel the tone? We're reclaiming the kingdom, the throne of our own. The vibration is healing, the vibration is pure. The only medicine, the only sure cure. Truth vibration, ringing through the air, dissolving the deception, stripping it bare. We live on the frequency, high and divine. Let the power of reality finally shine. Resonate, levitate, let the truth ring.
The vibration is everything, we are the king.
Truth is the master.
Truth is the key.
Just the truth vibrate higher, higher.
Truth vibration, ringing through the air,
Dissolving the deception,
stripping it bare.
we live on the frequency.
High and divine.
Let the power of reality
Finally shine.
True, 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 true frequency. Stay tuned, stay tuned. True frequency. Stay tuned. As the sun goes down over the western sea, I reflect on the meaning of being true. that approaches the land. Everything is moving according to Jah's hand. Rest your weary soul from the heat of the day. Let the cool night wash your troubles away. Yeah, watching the sunset from my bedroom window, smoking on this herb, watching the wind blow. Another day survived in this concrete jungle maze, thinking about the homies who died in their younger days. The dusk is approaching, the street lights turn on, wondering if I live to see the next dawn. But I find a strange peace when the night takes over, calming down the mind of a frantic street soldier. The twilight is calling the weary to rest, putting all the stress and the madness to test. We chase the dust because the night brings clarity, a sacred moment of spiritual solidarity. Chasing dust as the orange sky turns to blue, finding a version of ourselves that is true. Let the slow lo-fi hip-hop beat set the mood, entering a state of deep gratitude. Yeah. Chasing dust, leaving the daylight worries behind, searching for the peace that is hard to find. The system wants you busy from morning till night, so you never have the time to look for the light. They exhaust your body, they drain your brain, keeping you locked in the cycle of pain. But the evening is a gift from the Creator above, a time for reflection, a time for pure love. So sit by the fire, let the music take flight. Welcome the beautiful mystery of the night. When the sun goes down, the matrix slows its pace, giving me a chance to drop out of the race. No politicians talking, no sirens in my ear, it's the inner voice making everything clear. I write my best verses when the moon starts to shine, connecting my struggle with the cosmic design. Death is just the sunset into a brighter day. That's the philosophy I carry along the way. The twilight is calling the weary to rest, putting all the stress and the madness to test. We chase the dust because the night brings clarity, a sacred moment of spiritual solidarity. Chasing dust as the orange sky turns to blue, finding a version of ourselves that is true. Let the slow lo-fi hip-hop beat set the mood, entering a state of deep gratitude. Chasing dust, leaving the daylight worries behind, searching for the peace that is hard to find. Let the evening shadows make you feel whole. Tomorrow ain't promised, so we cherish the night, preparing our spirits for the eternal light. Peace be unto the evening tide, to every soul hustling in the dark. Keep the pride, we merge with the stars, chasing dust as the orange sky turns to blue, of ourselves that is true. Let the slow lo-fi hip-hop beat set the mood, entering a state of deep gratitude. Chasing dust, leaving the daylight worries behind, searching for the peace that is hard to find. Good night to the ghetto, sleep tight, I watch over your sleep, rest well. sun kisses the shore, but the belly is lean, living in a world that is rarely seen. I'm from the corner where the rules don't apply, where you watch your brother wither and die. It's a survival game, a heavy weight on the chest, trying to find a moment of peace and a rest. But the struggle is a tattoo, it's branded, it's etched. From the island breeze to the alley smoke, we carry the burden, we carry the yoke, but we transform the struggle into art, with a million beaten pieces of a broken heart. Island thugs, standing on the sand, carrying the legacy of a broken land. Rough around the edges, but the spirit is pure, searching for a life that is meant to endure. The coconut tree and the iron gate, we trying to navigate the hands of fate. Don't look at the surface, look at the core. We always yearning for something more. They judge by the hoodie, they judge by the skin, but they don't know the battles that we fight within. I'm transforming the pain into a diamond stone, building a kingdom on a borrowed throne, making sure we never feel completely alone. From the island breeze to the alley smoke, we carry the burden, we carry the yoke, but we transform the struggle into art, with a million beaten pieces of a broken heart. Island thugs, standing on the sand, carrying the legacy of a broken land. Rough around the edges, but the spirit is pure, searching for a life that is meant to endure. We write in the lyrics to the book of life, from the palm tree swaying to the concrete block. We the steady heartbeat, we the solid rock. Real recognize, real island roots, concrete boots. Island thugs, standing on the sand, carrying the legacy of a broken land. Rough around the edges, but the spirit is pure, searching for a life that is meant to endure. Solidarity forever, strong island thug. Oh, oh. shackles heavy on the youth today, walking through the valley where the wicked play. Keep your fire burning through the coldest night. Every small spark gonna spark the light. Yeah, look into the eyes of a young soldier trapped in the storm, struggling to keep my heavy heart warm. They built the cages, expected us to fall and break, but every single breath is a risk I take. Paranoia creeping up the back of my spine, politicians lying while the mothers are crying, but my spirit unchained. Definition of a fighter, holding up my soul like a midnight lighter. Can they trap the wind that blows? Hell no, the revolutionary fire grows. Stand unbowed when the kingdom falls. We write our truth on these prison walls. Rebel soul, shining through the dark and smoke, breaking every chain that the wicked spoke. Slow down the time, let the spirit heal. This is the pain that the streets can feel. Rebel soul, they can never cage your mind. Leave the systemic illusions far behind. Oh, Babylon, I build them high tower of cards, tricking the people with the plastic rewards. But the roots run deeper than the pavement stone. No man can ever rule a true king's throne. So chant the song of freedom in the morning sun, and the battle of the mind is just begun. Put down the anger, let the wisdom flow. That is the only way the seeds will grow. They want me silent, buried in a concrete grave, hoping that the ghetto child will misbehave. But I'm reincarnated through the words I speak. Power to the peaceful and the weary weak, gazing at the stars through a smoky haze, trying to find my exit from this wicked maze that manifested, but my legacy is pure. Only the love in our hearts remains the cure. Can they trap the wind that blows? Hell no, the revolutionary fire grows. Stand unbowed when the kingdom falls. We write our truth on these prison walls. Rebel soul, shining through the dark and smoke, breaking every chain that the wicked spoke. Slow down the time, let the spirit heal. This is the pain that the streets can feel. Rebel soul, they can never cage your mind. Leave the systemic illusions far behind. My echo remains. No bullet can pierce the spiritual vein. We eternal with it, strictly for the hopeless soul. Let Jah music take complete control.
Natural mystic going through the air.
Can you feel it? A ghetto child's prayer.
We refuse to be, but
You wanted us to be a rebel soul,
shining through the dark and slow,
breaking every chain that the wicked spoke.
slow down the time, let the spirit heal.
This is the pain that the streets can feel.
Rebel soul,
They can never cage your mind.
leave the systemic illusions
Far behind. Keep the fire blazing. Rebel soul, keep the fire blazing. Every outcast in the dark, stay strong. Life is a garden of thorns and bouquets. You taste the sorrow, but you find a way. The tears that you cry only water the seed to grow the endurance that your spirit will need. They give you the honey, but hide the sting. You never know what tomorrow will bring, but give thanks for the bitter as much as the sweet. Every experience makes your journey complete. Yeah, tasting the victory but feeling the pain. Standing in the sunshine while remembering the rain. I made it out the ghetto, got millions in the bank, but I look at the tombstones of friends I must thank. It's a bit bittersweet reality, a beautiful curse. Trying to heal the world through the words in my verse. Smiling for the cameras while bleeding inside. Balancing the trauma with the young man's pride. The sweetest medicine comes from the deepest scar, reminding us exactly who we truly are. We take the joy along with the grief, finding in the music a momentary relief. Bittersweet, the flavor of the life we live. Learning how to take and learning how to give. Let the lo-fi texture cushion the heavy blow as we watch the cycle of the universe flow. Bittersweet, a beautiful balancing act, facing the harshness of spiritual fact. Do not expect the sky to always be clear. The darkness is necessary for the stars to appear. If you never taste the bitter water of the well, you will never appreciate the stories you tell. So embrace the struggle, don't run from the test. Jah knows exactly which path is the best. The joy that is coming will outshine the night, turning your sorrow into glorious light. They love you today, they hate you tomorrow, trading your happiness for a lifetime of sorrow. I'm trapped in the middle of blessings and sin, wondering if I'll ever truly win. But I appreciate the taste of this complicated life, the beauty of the struggle, the edge of the knife. Without the valley, the mountain ain't high. So I appreciate the tears that I cry. The sweetest medicine comes from the deepest scar, reminding us exactly who we truly are. We take the joy along with the grief, finding in the music a momentary relief. Bittersweet, the flavor of the life we live. Learning how to take and learning how to give. Let the lo-fi texture cushion the heavy blow as we watch the cycle of the universe flow. Bittersweet, a beautiful balancing act, facing the harshness of spiritual fact. Spiritual fact. Oh, no pleasure without pain, no sunshine without rain. The spiritual balance will always remain. We accept the beauty and we accept the scars, written in the dust, reflecting in the stars. Give thanks for the journey, the rough and the smooth. Keep your head high, let the melody soothe. Life is beautiful despite the pain. Bittersweet, the flavor of the life we live. Learning how to take and learning how to give. Let the lo-fi texture cushion the heavy blow as we watch the cycle of the universe flow. Bittersweet, a beautiful balancing act, facing the harshness of spiritual fact. Keep it real with yourself, embrace the contrast. Natural mystic, bitter and sweet. Oh. The rulers of this world wear a crown of deceit, built on the backs of the people on the street. They think their authority will never fade away, but the crown is breaking more and more every day. True True sovereignty doesn't come from a human throne. It is a spiritual blessing from Jah alone. So do not envy the status of the corrupt king. His wealth cannot buy the salvation we sing. Yeah, they put a crown on my head, then set up the trap, hoping I would stumble while delivering this rap. The fame is a heavy burden, a beautiful illusion, leaving the young mind in a state of confusion. I saw the corruption at the top of the mountain peak, where the leaders ignore the cries of the weak. A broken crown, meaning the industry is fraudulent, but my spiritual integrity remains dominant. The earthly kingdoms are starting to fracture and fall. We tearing down the pictures hanging on their wall. We don't need their validation or their plastic prize. We see through the deception with our own eyes. Broken crowns shattering into the dust tonight, stepping out the matrix and into the light. Let the slow reggae groove align your inner state, reclaiming your sovereignty before it's too late. Broken crown, the illusion of power is gone, as we march gracefully into a brand new dawn. They fight for the power, they fight for the gold, selling out the virtues that their ancestors told. But the crown built on malice will eventually break, leaving you alone with the mistakes that you make. Look inside your soul for the true royal blood that survives the fire and survives the flood. You are a child of the Creator, magnificent and free. That is the definition of true majesty. They wanted me to be a king in their twisted game, trading my community for the fortune and fame. But I threw away the crown, chose the people instead, standing in the trenches where the real blood is shed. I'd rather be a servant for the hopeless and poor than a puppet for the matrix behind the closed door. Let their empire crumble, let the structure fall. We're building up a kingdom that belongs to us all. The earthly kingdoms are starting to fracture and fall. We tearing down the pictures hanging on their wall. We don't need their validation or their plastic prize. We see through the deception with our own eyes. Broken crowns shattering into the dust tonight, stepping out the matrix and into the light. Let the slow reggae groove align your inner state, reclaiming your sovereignty before it's too late. Broken crown, the illusion of power is gone, as we march gracefully into a brand new dawn. Dawn, 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 dawn. Take complete control. We don't bow to the idols of the corporate state. We carry our majesty through the narrow gate. Righteousness over royalty. Every single day, keep your head high. Don't let them take your soul away. The kingdom is within you. Broken crown shattering into the dust tonight, matrix and into the light. Let the slow reggae groove align your inner state, reclaiming your sovereignty before it's too late. Broken crown, the illusion of power is gone, as we march gracefully into a brand new dawn. Throw away the illusions, stay royal inside. Say la Jah lives forever, protect the soul. to the test. Peace isn't silence, it's awaiting the soul. Keeping the vision, keeping the control. I'm walking with armor made of absolute calm, giving the industry a spiritual bomb. They want me heated, they want me to break, but I'm moving with purpose for goodness sake. Heavy is the peace that I carry inside. It pulls at the shoulders but lifts up the heart. We knew the ending before we did the start. The pressure is real but we stand in the glow, watching the seeds of the quietness grow. Heavy peace, a mountain of grace. Find the center in this volatile space. It's not for the weak, it's a burden of gold. The greatest power that a life can hold. Yeah. When the storms are raging and the trees start to bend, we stand like the river, we stand like a friend. The peace is a pressure, a physical might, guiding us forward into the light. I'm carrying tons of the truth on my back, steering the rhythm, keeping on track. They fear the quiet, they fear the repose, but this is the secret that everyone knows. Peace is the weapon, the ultimate force. It pulls at the shoulders but lifts up the heart. We knew the ending before we did the start. The pressure is real but we stand in the glow, watching the seeds of the quietness grow. Heavy peace, a mountain of grace. Finding the center in this volatile space. It's not for the weak, it's a burden of gold. The greatest power that a life can hold. Moving with grace, we occupy the struggle, we occupy the space. The heavy peace is all we ever need. Heavy, real peace. Heavy peace, a mountain of grace. Finding the center in this volatile space is not for the weak, it's a burden of gold. The greatest power that a life can hold. Carry it well, be at peace. Carry it well, be at peace. Yeah, yeah. Oh, no, 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 no. When the clock hits 12 and the moon is high, I lift up my hands to the silent sky. The world is sleeping but my spirit is awake, counting all the blessings that the shadows made. I'm up in the late hours, filtering the doubt, figuring the patterns of what life's about. The city is quiet, the hustle has ceased. I'm finally finding a fragment of peace, writing these bars while the universe hums. Deep in the stillness, the answer is found, rising in volume without any sound. The night is a temple, the stars are the light. We heavy parade, just the reflection of the path that we laid. The incense is burning, the prayer is aflame, whispering soft the holy sacred name. I'm tapping the frequency, tuned to the source, changing my energy, changing my course. Midnight is magic, a portal too deep, promises made that I'm destined to keep. Awake in the silence, I'm claiming my crown. Deep in the stillness, the answer is found. Rising in volume without any sound. The night is a temple, the stars are the light. We are the travelers, walking inside. Midnight Jah, guiding the lost through the haze. Walking through fire and walking through maze. In the dead of the darkness, the truth starts to glow. Finding the wisdom that we're destined to know. The shadows are healing, the night is a grace. Finding my place in this infinite space. Jah is the keeper, the light of the end. The darkness is simply a powerful friend. Midnight silence, the light within. Midnight Jah, guiding the lost through the haze. Walking through fire and walking through maze. In the dead of the darkness, the truth starts to glow. Finding the wisdom that we're destined to know. Rest easy, peace of mind. Deep beneath the sidewalk, the river starts to flow, feeding all the garden where the bitter shadows grow. You can pour the cement, you can build your wall, but the roots are hungry, watch them rise and stand tall. I'm a product of the pressure, diamond in the dirt, turning all the trauma into verses for the hurt. They see the surface, they don't see the depth. Every single struggle is a promise that I kept. Writing my history in the cracks of the street. Through the gray, we find a way to bloom, chasing away the heavy, suffocating gloom. The foundation is solid, built in the dark, waiting for the friction to ignite the spark. Concrete roots, holding up the sky, teaching us to live, teaching us to fly. We grow against the odds, we never lose our way, turning every midnight into brand new day. Yeah. The concrete is cold, but the spirit is warm. Learning how to dance in the middle of the storm. Don't fear the hardness, don't fear the weight. It's only making stronger the hand of fate. I'm pushing through the gravel, scratching at the glass, watching all the pretenders let the moments pass. I planted my seed in the wasteland of stone, finding the king when it's solid, built in the dark, waiting for the friction to ignite the spark. Concrete roots holding up the sky, teaching us to live, teaching us to fly. We grow against the odds, we never lose our way, turning every midnight into brand new day. Stronger than the steel, deeper than the pain. We are the sunshine dancing in the rain. Ground is our witness, sky is our goal. Nothing can stifle the truth in the soul. Deep roots, solid ground. Growing upward, oh, concrete roots holding up the sky, teaching us to live, teaching us to fly. We grow against the odds, we never lose our way, turning every midnight into brand new day. Stay grounded, let it bloom. Stay grounded, let it bloom. Oh yeah. Oh, na 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 na. Babylon built walls of iron and stone, trying to make the children feel all alone. They pave over the grass where the wildflowers grew, blinding your eyes from the morning dew. But look inside your heart, don't look at the street. There is a holy ground beneath your feet. No asphalt can stop the green grass from birth. We are the ancient keepers of this beautiful earth. Yeah. Standing on the corner where the projects loom, looking for a rose that can bloom in this gloom. Sirens screaming loud while the helicopters spin, wondering where the hell does a ghetto child begin. They want us to believe that this asphalt is our cage, locking up our future, feeding on our rage. But I see a paradise behind these metal bars, a spiritual kingdom underneath the stars. Break down the concrete, let the rivers flow out of the shadows, watch the young seeds grow. We find our heaven where the suffering lies, looking at the world through our ancestors' eyes. Concrete Zion, rising from the pavement floor, open up the heavy locked up iron door. Slow down the heartbeat, let the music breathe, uncovering the truths that the wicked underneath. Concrete Zion, holy sanctuary in the rough, proving that our love is more than enough. They tell you that the city is the only place to be, selling you a vision that will never set you free. A marketplace of vanity, a stadium of sin, where no one ever wonders how the soul is within. But Jah has made a promise to the humble and the meek, a refuge of salvation for the weary who seek. So let the roots grow deep through the cracks of the wall. The empires of deception are destined to fall. My block is is a battlefield, an institutional maze. Everybody walking through a smoke-filled haze, but I'm manifesting visions of a brighter domain, where the brothers don't gotta hustle in the pouring rain. We building up an empire that money can't buy, reclaiming our identity, aiming for the sky. From the belly of the beast to the promised land, united as a nation, making our stand. Break down the concrete, let the rivers flow out of the shadows, watch the young seeds grow. We find our heaven where the suffering lies, looking at the world through our ancestors' eyes. Concrete Zion, rising from the pavement floor, open up the heavy like the iron door. Slow down the heartbeat, let the music breathe, uncovering the truths that the wicked underneath. Concrete Zion, holy sanctuary in the rough, proving that our love is more than enough. Touch the divine, baby, in the light of salvation shine. Transcending the ghetto, rising above the pay, washing our spirits in the spiritual rain. Oh, no more captivity, no more mental chains, just a pure soul where the righteousness reigns. Welcome to the kingdom we built with our hands. Outside to every dreamer in the projects, keep the pride. Oh, no, 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 no. They build up machines to control the mind, leaving the warm human spirit behind. They track your footsteps, they calculate your worth, trying to own every square inch of the earth. But the digital empire is starting to crack. The ancient vibrations are pushing them back. No electricity can power a soul. Job people are taking back full control. Yeah, look at the matrix they forced us to live in. No space for mistakes, no room for forgiving. They feed us corruption through television screens, destroying the youth and their beautiful dreams. They want me programmed, a slave to the grid, forgetting the history of what our ancestors did. But my consciousness glitched, I broke the design, reclaiming the sovereign power of my mind. The towers of Babylon are starting to shake. The artificial simulation is about to break. They cannot control what they cannot contain. We are the anomaly inside their mainframe. System failure, pulling the plugs tonight, stepping out the darkness and into the light. Let the slow lo-fi rhythm unplug your brain, releasing the artificial systemic pain. System failure, the matrix is shutting down, taking back the dignity in every ghetto town. The money is paper, the power is a lie. They cannot buy out the breeze in the sky. They want you dependent on what they provide, so you never look at the universe inside. But a glitch in the structure is starting to show. The grassroots movements are beginning to grow. Chant down the mainframe with the spiritual song. The reign of the wicked won't last very long. Yeah, they tracking my phone, they watching my moves, but they can't predict how my spirit grooves. I'm a virus, the tyrant, a threat to the state, exposing the lies that they propagate. We turning the power completely off now. No longer to corporate idols we bow. Ooh. A revolution of thought that you cannot delete, broadcasted live from the heart of the street. Towers of Babylon are starting to shake. The artificial simulation is about to break. We cannot control what they cannot contain. We are the anomaly inside their mainframe. System failure, pulling the plugs tonight, stepping out the darkness and into the light. Let the slow lo-fi rhythm unplug your brain, releasing the artificial systemic brain. System failure, the matrix is shutting down, taking back the dignity in every ghetto town. Its heavy-duty boots, it can't program a heart that refuses to comply. The spiritual blueprint will never die. Return to the source, let the machinery rust. In God we trust, in God we trust. The empire is dust, system error, absolute freedom. System failure, system failure, system failure. Pulling the plugs tonight, stepping out the darkness and into the light. Let the slow lo-fi rhythm unplug your brain, releasing the artificial systemic pain. System failure, the matrix is shutting down, taking back the dignity in every ghetto town. Power down, open your eyes. Say love, free your mind completely. Floating on a no. Floating on a cloud of natural herbs tonight, watching the Babylon illusions fade from sight. The chalice burns gently, the smoke fills the room, dispersing the heavy shadows of earthly doom. My vision gets clearer as the physical fades, walking through ancient forgotten Zion glades. Don't let them commercialize what Jah has blessed. This is the herb for the weary mind to rest. Yeah, puffing on his green plant, staring at the wall, wondering if the angels will catch me when I fall. The world is so chaotic, my mind is moving fast. I use this smoky medicine to analyze the past, picturing the universe where my people can relax, no longer segregated or paying crooked tax. My dreams are painted in the clouds that I exhale, a ghetto visionary escaping from this hell. Let the sweet aroma rise up to the sky, elevating our perspectives, flying high. We see the future through a hazy golden screen, living out the prophecy of a smoky dream. Smoky dreams drifting through the midnight air, washing away the burdens of our daily care. Let the lo-fi bass line soothe your inner chest, giving the sets the captive free. They make laws to restrict what grows from the ground, because they fear the wisdom that the poor man found. It opens up the portals of the stagnant mind, leaving the petty thoughts of Babylon behind. So inhale the truth and let the anger depart. Cleanse the temple of your divine sacred heart. The healing of the nation is growing in the field, the greatest remedy that creation has revealed. They call it a crime, but they sell us their pills to numb the population living in these hills. I'd rather take my guidance from a natural leaf while I compose these sonnets of struggle and grief. I see my unborn children playing in the sun, in the world that finally put down the wicked gun. The smoke clears out, but the message stays intact. A revolutionary concept based on spiritual fact. Let the sweet aroma rise up to the sky, elevating our perspectives, flying high. We see the future through a hazy golden screen, living out the prophecy of a smoky dream. Smoky dreams drifting through the midnight air, washing away the burdens of our daily care. Let the lo-fi bass line soothe your inner chest, giving the revolutionary spirit time to rest. Smoky dreams within what the eyes can't see. Oh, a meditative state, oh, that sets the captive free. See the promised land so clear. Perfect love casts away every earthly fear. Keep the herb burning, keep the consciousness awake. Preserve your integrity for humanity's sake. Hey! Can you feel the tranquility? It's a ghetto prayer. Elevate your mind, elevate your soul. Smoky dreams drifting through the midnight air, washing away the burdens of our daily care. Let the lo-fi bass line soothe your inner chest, giving the revolutionary spirit time to rest. Smoky dreams revealing what the eyes can't see. Oh, a meditative state that sets the captive free. Stay elevated out there. Keep dreaming. Positive vibration. Jack-eye. No, 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 no. Na 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 na. Babylon built walls of iron and stone, trying to make the children feel all alone. They pave over the grass where the wildflowers grew, blinding your eyes from the morning dew. But look inside your heart, don't look at the street. There is a holy ground beneath your feet. No asphalt can stop the green grass from birth. We are the ancient keepers of this beautiful earth. Yeah. Standing on the corner where the projects loom, looking for a rose that can bloom in this gloom. Sirens screaming loud while the helicopters spin, wondering where the hell does a ghetto child begin. They want us to believe that this asphalt is our cage, locking up our future future feeding on our rage, but I see a paradise behind these metal bars, a spiritual kingdom underneath the stars. Break down the concrete, let the rivers flow. Out of the shadows, watch the young seeds grow. We find our heaven where the suffering lies, looking at the world through our ancestors' eyes. Concrete Zion, rising from the pavement floor. Open up the heavy, locked up iron door. Slow down the heartbeat, let the music breathe, uncovering the truths that the wicked underneath. Concrete Zion, holy sanctuary in the rough, proving that our love is more than enough. They tell you that the city is the only place to be, selling you a vision that will never set you free. A marketplace of vanity, a stadium of sin, when no one ever wonders how the soul is within. But Jah has made a promise to the humble and the meek, a refuge of salvation for the weary who seek. So let the roots grow deep through the cracks of the wall. The empires of deception are destined to fall. My block is a battlefield, an institutional maze. Everybody walking through a smoke-filled haze, but I'm manifesting visions of a brighter domain, where the brothers don't gotta hustle in the pouring rain. We building up an empire that money can't buy, reclaiming our identity, aiming for the sky, from the belly of the beast to the promised land. United as a nation, making our stand. Break down the concrete, let the rivers flow. Out of the shadows, watch the young seeds grow. We find our heaven where the suffering lies, looking at the world through our ancestors' eyes. Concrete Zion, rising from the pavement floor. Open up the heavy, locked up iron door. Slow down the heartbeat, let the music breathe, uncovering the truths that the wicked underneath. Concrete Zion, holy sanctuary in the rough, proving that our love is more than enough. Even in the gutter we can touch the divine. Let the inner light of salvation shine, transcending the ghetto, rising above the pain, washing our spirits in the spiritual rain. No more captivity, no more mental chains, just a pure soul when the righteousness reigns. Welcome to the kingdom we build with our hands. Concrete Zion, rising from the pavement floor. Open up the heavy, locked up iron door. Slow down the heartbeat, let the music breathe, uncovering the truths that the wicked underneath. Concrete Zion, holy sanctuary in the rough, proving that our love is more than enough. Zion is within you, don't look outside. To every dreamer in the projects, keep the pride. Oh, na 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 na. No 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 no. Oh yeah. Every mark on your skin tells a story of grace, a map of the trials that you had to face. Don't hide the wounds that the journey has made. They are the medals of the spiritual brigade. The wicked them strike you with malice and spite, but Jah turn your injuries into your might. A healed soul is is a beautiful sight to behold, more precious than diamonds, more valuable than gold. Yeah, I carry 5 bullet wounds deep in my flesh, reminding me daily that my breathing is fresh. They tried to erase me, leave me dead in the street, but I rose back up on my own 2 feet. Yeah. These scars are my trophies, the proof I survived, the evidence of how hard to get the child strived. No longer ashamed of the pain I went through, it made me the prophet that is speaking to you. The damage they inflicted became our sacred shield. The broken pieces are finally getting healed. We wear our history proudly on our chests, putting the power of resilience to the test. Sacred scars, shining like stars in the night, proof that we fought the good spiritual fight. Let the slow lo-fi tempo wash over the pain, turning the trauma into spiritual gain. Sacred scars, beautiful marks of the brave, oh, rising above the limitations of the grave. The whip of the oppressor may tear at the back, but the dignity of the spirit will never crack. They can hurt the flesh, but they can't touch the mind, the holy sanctuary that they never can find. So let the scars heal in the rivers of light, guiding the others through the darkness of night. Your suffering was never intended in vain. Wisdom is born from the depths of the pain. They want me to hide what I've been through in life, act like a superstar who never faced strife, but I put my trauma directly in the track, showing the youth how to bounce right back. Every betrayal, every institution, a scar contributed to making me the man that you are. We ain't damaged goods, we are warriors of gold with the greatest story that the streets ever told. The damage they inflicted became our sacred shield. The broken pieces are finally getting healed. We wear our history proudly on our chest, putting the power of resilience to the test. Shining like stars in the night, proof that we fought the good spiritual fight. Let the slow lo-fi tempo wash over the pain, turning the trauma into spiritual gain. Sacred scars, beautiful marks of the brave, oh, rising above the limitations of the grave. Power, the seed of endurance blooms into a flower. They can't stop the resurrection of a true soul. Jah took the broken pieces and made them whole. Wear your marks with pride, my brother. Never let them make you feel less than a conqueror. We are beautifully unbroken. Sacred trauma into spiritual gain. Sacred scars, beautiful marks of the brave, rising above the limitations of the great. Respect your scars, they made you who you are. Spiritual majesty, Jah guide. Oh. The machine is turning, grinding day and night, trying to steal the vision, trying to steal the light. But I have a rhythm that that they cannot control. A sacred vibration living in my soul. Yeah. System is a cycle, a loop of desire, feeding the flames of a synthetic fire. I'm unplugging the wires, cutting the cord, searching for peace in the world that's ignored. Focusing the mind, finding the center lane. Inhale the truth, exhale the fear. The path is becoming so perfectly clear. We are the pulse, we are the sound, feet planted firmly on this sacred ground. System breath, a sigh in the machine, living the life that we haven't yet seen. We are the static that turns into song, finding the place where we truly belong. No metal or plastic can capture the vibe. The message is written in the blood of the tribe. We are the creators, the masters of time, finding the meaning in the reasoning. I'm breathing in wisdom, exhaling the stress, finding the beauty in this glorious mess. Let the system crash, let the circuits burn. I'm at the table, it's finally my turn. Flowing like water, elusive and free. Inhale the truth, exhale the fear. The path is becoming so perfectly clear. We are the pulse, we are the sound, feet planted firmly on this sacred ground. System breath, a sigh in the machine, living the life that we haven't yet seen. We are the static that turns into song, finding the place where we truly belong. Hey. One breath, one heart, one universal state. We are the masters of our own heavy fate. No more silence, no more control. We are the keepers of the collective soul. Exhale the system, breathe in the life. System breath, a sigh in the machine. Living the life that we haven't yet seen. We haven't yet seen. We are the static that turns into song. Oh, finding the place where we truly belong. Breathe deep, you're free. Breathe deep, you're free. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Through the noise of the world and the vanity broadcast, we search for the things that are destined to last. The airwaves are crowded with illusions and lies, blinding the people from the true cosmic skies. But if you tune your frequency to a higher degree, you find the quiet blessing that sets the spirit free. Even in the static of the Babylonian night, Jah mercy shines through. pure and bright. Yeah. White noise in my ears, sirens on the block, trying to find my balance on this unstable rock. They try to interrupt my signal with the media hate, feeding me distractions just to seal my dark fate. But I'm filtering the garbage, finding the divine, a pocket of serenity inside this turbulent mind. A street soldier covered in the dust of the race, but still highly favored by this static grace. Clear the frequency, let the truth come through, tuning out the whispers that are far from true. In the middle of the chaos in the global display, we find a little comfort along the weary way. Static grace, humming through the cosmic air, an answer to the forgotten outcast prayer. Let the slow, lo-fi frequencies heal your brain, cutting through the static of the worldly pain. Static grace, beautiful, unfiltered and raw, living by the parameters of the spiritual law. Yeah. They try to jam your radar with the fear that they spread, hoping you forget what the ancestors said. But the signal of righteousness is way too strong. It carries the heavy-hearted traveler along. So do not be discouraged by the static you hear. The voice of salvation is incredibly near. Just listen to the heartbeat underneath the frequency. That is the definition of true spiritual majesty. I'm broadcasting live from the eye of the storm, where the core realities make it hard to stay warm. They wanna scramble my message, delete my name, act like I was just another casualty of the game. But my frequency is timeless, it lives in the air, reaching every youngster sitting in despair. We are the transmission that they cannot erase, surviving the matrix through the static grace. Clear the frequency, let the truth come through, tuning out the whispers that are far from true. In the middle of the chaos in the global display, we find a little comfort along the weary way. Static grace, humming through the cosmic air, an answer to the forgotten outcast prayer. Let the slow, lo-fi frequencies heal your brain, cutting through the static of the worldly pain. Static grace, beautiful, unfiltered and raw, living by the parameters of the spiritual law. Yeah. Whoa. They can block the airway, but they can't block the soul. The divine transmitter keeps absolute control. We are the underground broadcast that never will die, a beautiful frequency flying high in the sky. Listen to the silence behind the noise. To every kid in the projects, find your voice. The signal is crystal clear. Static grace, humming through the cosmic air, an answer to the forgotten outcast prayer. Let the slow, lo-fi frequencies heal your brain, cutting through the static of the worldly pain. Static grace, beautiful, unfiltered and raw, living by the parameters of the spiritual law. Keep your signal pure, don't let them jam your mind. Sila, positive vibration, eternal grace. street sleep, my brother. Look at the chains disguised as golden rings. They try to trade your vision for $1, but freedom isn't what the system brings. Mental shackles heavy on the youth today, walking through the valley where the wicked play. Keep your fire burning through the coldest night. Every small spark gonna spark the light. Yeah, look into the eyes of a young soldier trapped in the storm, struggling to keep my heavy heart warm. They built the cages, expected us to fall and break, but every single breath is a risk I take. Paranoia creeping up the back of my spine. Politicians lying while the mothers are crying, but my spirit unchained. Definition of a fighter, holding up my soul like a midnight lighter. Can they trap the wind that blows? Hell no, the revolutionary fire grows. Stand unbowed when the kingdom falls. We write our truth on these prison walls. Rebel soul, shining through the dark and smoke, breaking every chain that the wicked spoke. Slow down the time, let the spirit heal. This is the pain that the streets can feel. Leave the systemic illusions far behind. Yeah, Babylon build them high tower of cards, tricking the people with the plastic rewards. But the roots run deeper than the pavement stone. No man can ever rule a true king's throne. So chant a song of freedom in the morning sun. The battle of the mind has just begun. Put down the anger, let the wisdom flow. That is the only way the seeds will grow. Don't want me silent, buried in a concrete grave, hoping that the ghetto child will misbehave. But I'm reincarnated through the words I speak. Power to the peaceful and the weary weak, gazing at the stars through a smoky haze, trying to find my exit from this wicked maze. Death manifested, but my legacy is pure. Only the love in our hearts remains the cure. Can they trap the wind that blows? Hell no, the revolutionary fire grows. Stand unbowed when the kingdom falls. We write our truth on this prison wall. Rebel soul, shining through the dark and smoke, breaking every chain that the wicked spoke. Slow down the time, let the spirit heal. This is the pain that the streets can feel. Oh, it's just rust lying scattered on the ground. The weight has been lifted, the burden is gone. I'm walking towards the heat of the morning dawn. Yeah, they locked up my vision, they wanted me numb, but I heard the beating of a different drum. No more restrictions, I'm cutting the ties. I'm reading the truth in the light of your eyes. No longer a hostage to habits of old. The metal is scattered, the gateway is wide. We're leaving the hollows, we're casting aside every attachment that hindered the soul. We're finally reaching the ultimate goal. Broken chains
lying beneath our feet,
finding the rhythm,
completing the beat.
oh, freedom is calling,
The doors are all open,
healing the pieces.
of what had been broken.
We dance in the sunlight, the metal is cold. The story is finished, a new one is told. We cast off the shackles, we cast off the hate. We are the masters of our own state. I'm shedding the skin of the person I was, moving in silence for better, for cause. Breaking the cycle, the ego, the pride. I've got the power, I've got the tide. Nothing can hold me, I'm moving at last. Oh, the metal is scattered, the gateway is wide. We're leaving the hollows, we're casting aside every attachment that hindered the soul. We're finally reaching the ultimate goal.
Broken chains lying beneath our feet, finding the rhythm, completing the beat.
Oh,
Freedom is calling, the doors are all open, healing the pieces of what had been broken.
oh, we're severed from sorrow, connected to grace, moving with purpose.
Peaking the pace. The past is a phantom, the future is clear. We are the victors, we nothing to fear.
Free at last, no more chains.
Broken chains lying beneath our feet,
Oh,
finding the rhythm, completing the beat. Freedom is calling, the doors are all open,
oh,
healing the pieces of what had been broken.
sever the link, live free. Oh, no, no, no. Yeah. Oh, no, 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 no. The rulers of this world wear a crown of deceit, built on the backs of the people on the street. They think their authority will never fade away, but the crown is breaking more and more every day. True sovereignty doesn't come from a human throne. It is a spiritual blessing from Jah alone. So do not envy the status of the corrupt king. His wealth cannot buy the salvation we sing. Yeah, they put a crown on my head, then set up the trap, hoping I would stumble while delivering this rap. The fame is a heavy burden, a beautiful illusion, leaving the young mind in a state of confusion. I saw the corruption at the top of the mountain peak, where the leaders ignore the cries of the weak. A broken crown, meaning the industry is fraudulent, but my spiritual integrity remains dominant. The earthly kingdoms are starting to fracture and fall. We tearing down the pictures hanging on their wall. We don't need their validation or their plastic pride. We see through the deception with our own eyes. Broken crown, shattering into the dust tonight, stepping out the matrix and into the light. Let the slow reggae groove align your inner state, reclaiming your sovereignty before it's too late. Broken crown, the illusion of power is gone as we march gracefully into a brand new dawn. They fight for the power, they fight for the gold, selling out the virtues that the ancestors told. But a crown built on malice will eventually break, leaving you alone with the mistakes that you make. Look inside your soul for the true royal blood that survives the fire, that survives the flood. You are a child of the Creator, magnificent and free. That is the definition of true majesty. They wanted me to be a king in their twisted game, trading my community for the fortune and fame. But I threw away the crown, chose the people instead, standing in the trenches where the real blood is shed. I'd rather be a servant for the hopeless and poor than a puppet for the matrix behind a closed door. Let their empire crumble, let their structure fall. We building up a kingdom that belongs to us all. The earthly kingdoms are starting to fracture and fall. We tearing down the pictures hanging on their wall. We don't need their validation or their plastic prize. We see through the deception with our own eyes. Broken crown, shattering into the dust tonight, stepping out the matrix and into the light. Let the slow reggae groove align your inner state, reclaiming your sovereignty before it's too late. Broken crown, the illusion of power is gone as we march gracefully into a brand new dawn. Oh, 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 oh. True nobility is written directly in the soul. Let the spiritual wisdom take complete control. We don't bow to the idols of the corporate state. We carry our majesty through the narrow way. Righteousness over royalty every single day. Keep your head high, don't let them take your soul away. The kingdom is within you. Broken crown, shattering into the dust tonight, stepping out the matrix, stepping out the matrix and into the light. Oh, let the slow reggae groove align your inner state, reclaiming your sovereignty before it's too late. Broken crown, the illusion of power is gone as we march gracefully into a brand new dawn. Throw away the illusion, stay royal inside.